NFL players upset that their anthem protest isn't working anymore. Just teamed up with Obama to screw America in a new way. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Look at this disgrace of an ex-president. It wasn't enough for spoiled, oppressed millionaire athletes to completely destroy our favorite pastime with their anti-American antics. Now Kaepernick and pals are making things extremely personal, going straight after patriotic Americans and outrageously labeling those who disagree with their protests as racist. Who don't care about black people being killed by cops, which the statistics are out already that that's not the case, after a successful onslaught on America's patriotism. These idiots, I would say these treasonous people, are now going straight after the Second Amendment and pushing an Obama-initiated gun grab as their bold move to erase everything that our country stands for reaches astonishing new levels. If there's one thing we've learned from these ongoing protests, it's that these ungrateful athletes have no concept of what being an American truly means. Otherwise, these players wouldn't choose to disrespect our soldiers who fought for their freedoms every time they take a knee. These protests are nothing but a political ploy to demonize white America. So that's why white America, take your money and don't give it to the NFL. Now, maybe even the liberals will wake up to this as we continue to see these athletes throwing up black power salutes when they tackle white players as a way for these racist athletes to proclaim their supremacy over the white race. Look, not all the black players are racist. No, that's not the issue. It's just a couple of freaks that were paid off by Soros, you know, that were willing to sell out the country, you know, to make a couple of bucks, which I'm sure they're making quite a few. So it should come as no surprise that these communist-loving racists would go straight after the one thing that sets America apart from any other country in the world: our Second Amendment rights, Sean Hannity reported. The NFL players who chose to take a knee in protest of racial injustice in America are now turning their sights on the U.S. Constitution, targeting the Second Amendment in a new push to tighten gun control regulations across the country. Yeah, like they did in England and France and Germany, yeah? ESPN is reporting that the San Francisco 49ers, the team that started the divisive practice of kneeling during the national anthem, is now targeting the Second Amendment, donating $500,000 to promote stricter gun laws in the U.S. The Niners have pledged $500,000 towards the campaign, which will advocate for legislation banning bump stocks and other mechanisms that allow semi-automatic weapons to become automatic weapons, as well as silencers and armor-piercing bullets, writes ESPN. The parties are also pledging to join with others to forge a public awareness campaign centered on improving police and community relations, the author added. They say the definition of insanity is repeating the same mistake and expecting different results. After weeks of alienating their fans, with NFL ratings now plummeting to startling and historic double-digit lows, this move is sure to raise even more eyebrows among furious fans who are already livid over these millionaire athletes trying to inject their ridiculous political viewpoints on Americans. To date, TV ratings are down roughly 20%. I would assume it's more than 20%. It's like 50+% from this time in 2015 as angry fans changed the channel after weeks of players' protests, Sean Hannity went on. This is nothing more than Obama's foot soldiers continuing to push his anti-American legacy now that their black messiah is out of office. What Kaepernick and the 49ers are attempting to do is a continuation of Obama's gun-grabbing attempts And just like all liberals do, these athletes are using the latest gun-related incident of Las Vegas to push their gun-grabbing agenda, Breitbart reported. Why is it that you're going to a game to watch political protest? Oh, if you think their ratings are down about 50% now, wait till they start this kind of crap. It appears the 49ers are ready to pick up where Obama left off, and they are joined by the Los Angeles Police Protective League, and LAPD union is doing so. On October 26, Breitbart reported that the Los Angeles Police Protective League is pushing for a ban on suppressors, armor-piercing ammunition, and bump stocks. On February 15, 2015, Breitbart News reported that the Obama-era push was directed towards M855 rounds for the AR-15. The rounds are fully legal under the auspices of the Gun Control Act of 1968, which bans handgun ammunition categorized as armor-piercing. The Obama ATF attempted to apply the ban on handgun ammo to rifle ammo as well, even though the M855 round was one of the most popular AR-15 rounds for supporting purposes at the time. And it was precisely because of the round's popularity that the NRA-ILA described the attempted ban as a move clearly intended by the Obama administration to repress the acquisition, ownership, and the use of AR-15s and other .22-23 caliber general purpose rifles. I'm not that, gun savvy. These millionaires have one freaking job to do, and it's to play football. But for reasons that defy all logic, these athletes think that Americans should care about their political viewpoints. With many Americans already irate over these protests, you can be sure that these ball players' decision to go after our Second Amendment rights will be complete suicide for the league, as I don't see any red-blooded patriots about to stand idly by while these morons disrespect not only our soldiers who gave them their freedoms, but the Second Amendment rights that continues to ensure our nation stays free from tyrants. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you think their ratings were bad now, wait till you see after this new protest. You're going to see, they're going to have to cancel the NFL completely. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.